Right then, everybody, we will get a race intro started pretty soon. I forgot it's one-shot qualifying, so we'll get straight into it without the intro, and then I will give you the details that you're going to need after this. Leading the one-shot qualifying so far is Caden Conway. Then it is Flame who is overtaking him down the straight. We've got a very, very long track then here in Belgium, so that means we've got a very, very long lap to watch for one-shot qualifying here today. After qualifying, I will run you down some of the details of what is going to be going around. We've got Super Skills in the chat, best commentary around. Thank you very much, mate. And I'm glad to be doing commentary here tonight for the perfect ending on Saturday. At the moment, it is Fox Blue up ahead. At the moment, it was the Haas who was leading, but at the moment, it is the Williams up ahead. And like I mentioned, after this, I will give you the details that you are gonna need. But heading towards the end of Sector 2, goes Fox Blue in the blue car of the Williams, and he goes over the Sector 2 line, goes quickest out of the lot, and he is still leading the qualifying so far. And now that blue car heads its way down towards now the end of Sector 3, the end of the lap here in Belgium, and he is not actually leading anymore because the Haas of Karakimo, that's what we're going to go with, goes around the final corner, and he will take the lead. He will stay in the lead then as they make their way down towards the main straight. It is the Haas that goes on pole position for the race here in Belgium. It's Fox Blue second, Flame third. It is the Williams fourth, Treju fifth. It is Epic Zack sixth, Spears goes to seventh, and the rest of them all have DNF from qualifying. But we were going to switch it around a bit. We're going to actually do the race intro now. We're going to get into it as quickly as possible. Coming up on your screen now. Race calendar then, the race calendar for the positive ending. We have had majority of them so far, and as you look to the top right hand side, second one down, we are on Belgium here today then, and it is going to be an absolutely brilliant one. Hopefully we've got a 50% race coming up just ahead of us, and that is your calendar. Next race tonight will be Great Britain, and then that will be the end of racing for Saturday, and we'll roll on to Sunday tomorrow. Then going on to standings then, that will be coming up on your screen just now. Standings then. These are the standings from the previous race that we've had for Saturday. It's the Williams team who are leading up ahead from the Haas team in second. Mercedes are third so far in Constructors. McLaren fourth. It's Aston Martin fifth. AlphaTauri sixth. Red Bull seventh. Ferrari eighth. Alfa Romeo 9. And Alpine, who round off the top 10 in the Constructors Championship and round off the whole Constructors just there. But we'll go back to main now, and we're just going to stick around and wait for the lights to go out. Elliot in the chat, hi Jack, how are you, mate? It's good to see you. All the HDLs in the chat. I'm not sure if we've got a formation lap. No, we do not. We're going to get straight into it this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. It is 5 lights here in Belgium. We're going to get away with SPR. It's the Haas. It's lights down. Away we go with the Haas with a brilliant start. Then up ahead, down into turn 1. He moves over, closes the door on the Williams. Then it's Flame down the inside. The Mercedes, who already gets through up to P2, making the moves here in Belgium on lap 1 out of 22. It's the Haas who absolutely mastered that start. And up ahead is leading still from Flame. Fox Blue in set third even. It's Treju. It is Treju in fourth. And it is a Mercedes sandwich around the Williams at the moment. It's the Haas, the Mercedes, the Williams, the Mercedes, the Williams then. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as they make their way down towards mid-sector 2, and there's loads of position change. I think someone's round. It's Zach in the AlphaTauri who's gone round into the wall in P14. He's gone round into the wall, and now we've got massive scrap in here from Watto and Spears, the two drivers from HDL. The HDLs are going absolutely all out this race then. Down the inside, it's Watto trying to get past his teammate now. Watto has to concede on that one there, but Spears goes off the outside and his teammate flies through. He sees the opening and he takes it then. It is the Aston Martin even, that manages to get through past his teammate. Then comes the two Red Bull pairing, but there is no moves going on between them at the moment. And up ahead still, Kaimo leading the Grand Prix then on lap 1 out of 22. Elliot says, how will the HDL drivers do here? I'm not too sure, not being biased or anything, but I hope they do very well, because we do love the HDL. We do love the HDL boys. But as the drivers now make their way down towards the end of the lap, as you know, Belgium is the longest track on the Formula 1 calendar, so we've got a lot of laps. But you can see Flame is trying his best to get through past Kaimo here in the Haas, and this is brilliant defending from up ahead, but the Mercedes has also got the pressure from the Williams of Fox Blue behind as well. It's Kaimo, fastest lap out of them all. It's 1 minute 48.3 for the first lap of the weekend. That is definitely going to get beaten at the moment. We've got 20 laps to go here in Belgium, and at the moment, this is not too bad racing at all. Where are the positions? We want to see some more moves. There's two drivers at the back that are not actually in the session anymore. There's two people in the pit lane. Spears and Zach both pull into the pit lane, and now up the hill we go, and it is Kaimo, Fox Blue, Flame, 3 abreast then going down into the next turn at the end of sector 1. It's the Haas who comes out ahead, Fox Blue second, and Flame in third at the moment. The two Mercedes pairs come in 3 and 4 at the moment, and that was as close as we've seen it so far in this race. That is absolutely brilliant. As we continue to watch this, and Kaimo with a brilliant defending up ahead. We'll see who else can push their way through. We also have Conway. Conway trying to make his way through as well. And we'll see if that Williams car can make his way up and pass the cars up ahead of him so far. Not doing too bad of a job, and we'll see what he can do then. There's nothing else really going on behind, and to be fair, the rest of the pack is fairly split up then, as it is these top 5 up ahead who are having an absolutely brilliant little battle at the moment. And as they make their way down towards this, it's not so much of a straightaway, but it is a massive long straight road. It's Kaimo, Fox Blue, Flame, Treju, and Conway making their way now towards the end of the lap. You can see Treju trying to make a move on the backside of his teammate. You can see the Williams trying to make a move on the backside of the Haas. The Williams dives to the inside. The Williams on the Haas. Will he make his way through? He gets hit behind by the Mercedes. That means the other Mercedes can get through. It's side by side with the Mercedes, which is going to open up the move for the Williams on the inside. It's 3 abreast going down the turn 1. The Williams now get caught up in a tangle with the other Mercedes. Who's going to get out ahead? It is the Mercedes of Treju who managed to capitalise on that situation. Up into P3 for him now, and Conway to P4. Flame 5th at the moment, and that was absolutely brilliant then. Kaimo first, Fox Blue second, Treju third. It's all the same positions at the moment on lap 3 out of 22. Taking the lead though, Fox Blue down the inside of Kaimo. He takes the lead of the race here in Belgium, the Belgian Grand Prix. Treju with a 3-second time penalty just there. But it is the Williams then that takes the lead here in Belgium. His teammate Conway down in P4. He was P5, so he's making up those positions, so that is not to be complained about at all. Joseph with a 3-second time penalty as well. 2 penalties now on the board for the drivers here in Brazil. Brazil? That shows how many times I've done it in the past few weeks. Here in Belgium. And hello to every single one of you in the chat. Spectre in the chat, how are you doing today, mate? Super Skills, how are you? Elliot, hello. Flame, hope you're all doing alright. And we have the battle up ahead that is still continuing to go on. We have Fox, who apparently goes quickest in the middle section. We'll see if he can keep that open, see if he can get the fastest lap going through here. The gap between him and second now is 9 tenths. Gap between second and third is 4 tenths, and third and fourth is 5 tenths. So there's big gaps indeed then between everybody at the moment. Elliot, but our commentary is the GOAT. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. And it is good to be doing comms tonight. Hopefully I can do some more for you tomorrow if you guys want me to do more. And I could do some more for you indeed. Fox Blue with the brilliant lead up ahead so far. He's trying to pull it away. He's got 9 tenths, and that's probably soon to be a second if he can keep this up as they go up Erosion down towards the end of sector 1. We'll see what Fox Blue can do. Can he pull ahead even more? He's got 8 tenths now, 7 tenths. The guy behind is gaining someone who is gaining more. There is Treju then, who's in P3 and trying to make his way past Kaimo on my screen. He just went straight into the wall, but connection issues at its finest. Treju in P3 and trying to put the pressure on the Haas. You see, we've seen him down the straights get closer through these twisty and windy parts. He does kind of drop back a little bit. You see exactly there as well. He goes wide, but if you're on the exit, it's going to open it up for the Williams now, and we'll see what the Williams behind can do. This Williams knows that his teammate's leading. One of the Red Bulls has gone round behind. Master Strick's gone round. It's going to open it up for everybody else to go through past him. Just there, Spears onto the grass as well for HDL. HDL will not be happy about that one at all. And now, back on a straightaway once again. This is where we see the overtakes, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we see the moves, as we have the Williams on the backside of the Mercedes. We have the Mercedes on the backside of Kaimo, the Haas. Can he make a late lunge down the inside? It's getting closer, as now, next up, we have the main straight. We didn't see him move through there, but you see how close he is on the backside of that Haas. Now, onto the main straight once again. We'll see if we see any moves. It doesn't look like we are going to do. Everybody's still kind of spaced out, and I'm hyping this up way too much. Which is unfortunate. But we have 14 drivers joining us on the grid at the moment, and I must say 14 for saying that they've been doing a race every an hour and a half for the past 2 days straight is actually very, very good. It really is, and props to the guys that have set this up. And while I'm talking about that one, Kaimo takes the lead from Treju, from Fox Blue. Now the two Williams, P3 and 4, is Kaimo, who takes the lead of the Grand Prix once again, exactly where he belongs and where he started at the moment. We'll see if he can hold that one. The McLaren of Parker's gone round and resets the track now as the guys behind are trying to get through past him. The Aston Martin flies through. The other McLaren is going to try and fly through as well. Is he going to get held up by his teammate though? The other McLaren tries down the inside. Master is out of the session, and we have the first safety car of the session, ladies and gentlemen. And race calendar then, we'll go back through this one because I didn't really get a lot of time to go through it. We have already had Australia, Singapore, Japan, China, Bahrain, Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia, Azerbaijan, Hungary, Austria, Netherlands, and now we are on Belgium. So next race is at 10:30 in Great Britain, and then tomorrow's races will consist of Italy, San Marino, Portugal, Canada, USA, Miami, Mexico, and Brazil to round off the whole 3 days and the weekend. That is going to be a lovely, lovely end to the 3 days. And as we're under safety car, we can just absolutely waffle. Anyone in the stream chat, any questions you've got, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Or if you just want to have a conversation, because under safety car is not really a lot that goes on. We have drivers going into the pit lane though. The two drivers up ahead of Kaimo and Conway both stayed out, and they are going to stay out and gain P1 and 2 even. Fox Blue, Treju, it is the Red Bull, Watto, Hales, Parker, Flame, Simon, all in the pit lane at the moment. Spears still out. We'll see if he decides to go in. Yes, he does. We'll see if Zach decides to go in as well. Zach's quite late to the party, actually, but we'll see if he can make his way up there. We'll see if he goes into the pit lane in a few moments' time. Yes, he does, and Zach joins the party as well. Spectre is another driver that also stayed out, I think, and unless he's, no, never mind, unless he's on the new tyres. We have Elliot predictions for HDL Season 2. Oh God, absolutely no idea, mate. Let me think. You know what? I'm going to really quickly have a look at HDL just so I can see who I think would do well. I'll tell you what, all I'm going to say, J-Met to win the J-Met to win the championship. J-Met, that's my prediction. Lap 6 out of 22, going on to lap 7 now. Well, not actually, never mind. Not going on to lap 7 yet. We've still got about 20, 30 seconds till we go on to lap 7. But lap 6, and we see somebody going into the pit lane now, unless he spun round. I think it was spun round. Fox Blue goes round. And Fox Blue loses the positions and goes down to P5. And it says UNJ, mate. Yeah, mate. I'm going to do a strat sheet for you at the start. Alright, mate. As now the drivers make their way down towards the end of the lap, and we'll go going on to lap 7 out of 22. Will the safety car be coming in at the end of this lap? I believe we'll have one more under safety car, and then we should get racing once again after that. Got the Mercedes cutting the grass just there, and I'm not sure what he's doing at all, I'll be honest with you. But we do have lap 7 out of 22 now, and still under safety car. I believe it should be coming in at the end of this lap, so we have one lap of waffling, and then after that we should get racing once again. Should we go down the order? Yes, we shall. We should have the two Hasses, 1 and 2. It is Treju 3rd, Fox Blue 4th. It is the Red Bull in 5th. It's the lone Red Bull now because Master is out of the session. Flame in 6th. It is Joseph Hales in 7th. Watto 8th. Simon 9. HPR Parker to take P10 at the moment. Spears 11. Epic Zach 12. And Conway, who was up there early on, is now down in P13. Which is not really what he wanted, is it? But he has dropped down right to the back at the moment. Now Spectre apparently is ahead. I don't know what's going on here. Spectre's is he even in the session? I don't think he is. It's Treju 3rd at the moment, and we need to get racing soon. We will get racing again very, very soon. As you know what, to fill the space, we will get let's get the basic info. End of this lap, and now you should be able to see the screen again as the cars get ready to go racing once more then here in Belgium. Lap 7 out of 22. We'll be going on to lap 8 out of 22 once we get going once again. You see up ahead it is Kaimo, then the safety car up ahead has now started zooming off and going into the distance. He's going to go into the pit lane straight away as quick as he can, and it is Kaimo that becomes the effective safety car, the effective pace car. Up ahead at the moment is the Haas in 1st. It is Spectre, his teammate, in 3rd. Then it's a Haas sandwich around the Mercedes. We'll see how that strategically plays out then as the race gets restarted in a few moments' time. They head around the final chicane, and now it is Kaimo's decision for when he decides to go. Kaimo already off, and he times that one absolutely beautifully. Treju cannot do anything about that one down into turn 1, and Kaimo will maintain the lead then on lap 8 out of 22, and we'll see what he can do heading down to Eau Rouge now. Position changes at the back, then Flame on the back side of the Red Bull. We'll see if Flame can get the back and pass. There's loads of moves going on here at the back. We've got Spears on the inside of the AlphaTauri. He's got overtaken by the Williams as well of Conway. Conway already making that position jump and trying to make his way back up to where he was earlier on, up the top of Eau Rouge, and now he's on the back side of the AlphaTauri. The AlphaTauri's also gaining on the back side of the McLaren. Look at the AlphaTauri then. Is he going to try and move on the McLaren down the inside? Yes, he is. It's the AlphaTauri trying to make a move, but the McLaren just breaks a bit later and outbreaks him there, and Zach cannot do anything about that one at all. He stays back and does not get through on that time around. Spectre down in P12, Simon P12, Spectre down in P13, Simon down in P12. More positions going on here as Conway makes his way up into P9. What a driver so far, and making his way up to the top positions where he was earlier on. This is where it is close as well. The top 3, Kaimo, Treju, Fox Blue, all together at the moment. We'll see if we get any moves out of this one as they make their way round towards the end of Sector 2. The left-hander now, and then to the sweeping right-hander coming up next after this one. Watto's out for HDL, and it's a safety car once again, ladies and gentlemen. We have another safety car. It's not exactly what we wanted, is it? But once the grid is neutralised, we can get racing once again. It is no problem at all. My voice chat is 20 seconds ahead of this. Yeah, mate, it can be quite late. I'll tell you that, it can be very late. But he's got to deal with it, you know what I mean? While we're on the safety car, what I am going to do is try and show you what the websites look like. This is the Child Brain Injury website where you can donate to that one. See the donate button just at the top of that one. Obviously then we have the Macmillan Cancer Support, and I will actually get rid of that so you can see. That one's a lot easier. You got the big donate button just there, the big green donate button. So that's how you donate to Macmillan. Then you've also got the Trussell Trust, where you can make £25, £50, £100 donations, or you can put in your own desired amount just there as well. So that is where you can donate for today. Now back to the racing then. We are on lap 10. We have 12 laps to go. We're still on a safety car, and we should get commentating. We should get racing again after this lap around. We've lost 2 drivers. Nathan, we've lost Watto and Master at the moment, and it is Treju who is leading from Fox Blue, from Flame, then Parker. Parker and Hales having a bit of a scrap there. We have Caden Conway's P6, Simon 7. Kaimo 8th, Spears 9. It is the Red Bull in P10, Spectre 11, and the Alpha Tauri in P12 at the moment. Karikamo, 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags, and we have 3 drivers out of the lot at the moment with time penalties. Now make that 4 because Epic Zach gets 1 as well. We'll get the We'll get the tyres on screen. At the moment, we have the youngest tyres out there at the moment. It's Zach's 0 lap old mediums. We have majority out there on 4 lap old hards, 2 on 4 lap old mediums, and there's a couple on 1 lap old hards as well. So it's really the hard compound tyres that we have out there on the track at the moment. And now we hear that safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap, ladies and gentlemen. Which is very, very good to hear indeed. And it'll be Treju leading them away from Fox Blue, from Flame, Parker, Hales, Conway, Simon, Kaimo, Spears, the Red Bull, and Zach in P11 then. So as Spectre is out of the session, I didn't even notice that. We should be getting racing very, very soon indeed then. It's a Mercedes sandwich once again, but this time around Fox Blue. As now Treju this time around is the effective pace car as he makes his way around the penultimate corner, then the final corner here in Belgium. And we're going to get racing once again for the 2nd time now here in Belgium. When will he go? He's going to go now then. What a brilliant, brilliant start that is from Fox Blue, Hales and Parker. That's a 3 abreast now into turn 1. That is absolutely beautiful because Treju up ahead from Fox Blue. The McLaren already gone round Fox Blue now in P3 because Hales managed to get up to P2. Flame to P4 at the moment. Parker 5th and Conway is gunning him down then up to Eau Rouge. Will he go down the inside? That is bold. Yes, he does though. Flame with a 3-second time penalty. And that's Conway up and through so far. Now battling ahead down the straightaway. It's side by side between the Williams and the McLaren. The Williams just gets up and ahead past him there. And it's Conway's position. Conway up to P5. That is exactly what he wanted indeed. Treju still leading. We have Fox Blue and Hales at the moment. Will we see a move between these two? I'm not sure if we will or not. Whoa, big contact to the back. Is that a VSC? Yes, it is. Please no more safety car. Please no more safety car. We do have a VSC though, which is going to neutralise the grid down. God, we barely had any racing. And the Red Bull's out. We have 10 drivers left even in these. Oh, we've got a safety car once again. Another safety car, ladies and gentlemen, in this session. And that is 10 drivers left. Elliot, J-Met loves the safety car restart. Yes, he does. Didn't he say he loves? Who was it who said they love a safety car restart and then crashed into the wall or something like that? They binned it. I think I saw that in the award. I think I saw that in the awards video. That was quite funny. J-Matt said he loved a safety car restart and then binned it on T2 in Vegas about 10 seconds after saying it. Oh. And caused the red flag. Right then, lap 12 out of 22. People went into the pit lane. We have now Simon that takes the lead and is going to be up there in P1, sitting pretty at the moment. Fox Blue will be second. Treju third this time around for the safety car restart, who goes up to fourth now, second even for some reason. I think Fox Blue had a bit of a moment there, and behind is Hales in fourth, Flame fifth. Elliot even says, how many more safety cars are we going to get? I'll be honest with you, mate. I'm predicting about 2 or 3 more. I really am. I mean, at the rate this has been going, we're probably going to get a lot more, aren't we? Which is not fun because we can't get racing at all. But, you know, it is what it is. And yeah, if anyone wants me to do more commentary for the Perfect Ending races tomorrow for Sunday, I won't be available all day, but I should be available at the night time. So if anyone wants me to do some races, then I'll see if I can get any done for you. Because not to big myself up at all, but these are a lot. I can see how these would be a lot better for you to watch than somebody that isn't commentating, is just streaming the race for you. So I'd much prefer to do this if it makes all of you happy. We've got 10 laps to go, going on to lap 13 now, so we'll have 9 laps to go after that, and hopefully we can get 9 laps of brilliant racing as well. I don't think the safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap, so we're going to have one more lap on the safety car, unless it decides to go in super late, which is not really likely anymore. Safety car is not going in. It is staying out. And we have one more lap on the safety car. We didn't even need that lap, but I'll be honest with you. But one more lap then on the safety car. Lap 13 out of 22. It is Simon, the Ferrari, leading, but to be fair, I'm not really sure what's going on with him because he is ghosted at the moment, so I'm not sure if he's even in the game. Which is going to be a bit annoying for the racing at the start. But, let's have a look. Zach, I got brake checked 2 times. Not very good at all, mate. Elliot, Spears' wing damage, insider info. Ooh, love a bit of insider info. I'm guessing you're in a voice chat with, like, all of the HDL drivers that are racing at the moment then. How many HDL are actually in? Is it literally just Spears? It is just Spears, isn't it? I think. Also, tell me if the stream quality is alright or not. I'm going to check it myself now, but I'm just making sure to see if it looks alright or not.